More than 2 million emergency calls are made every year in Victoria.
You're not going to die, mate. You're not going to die.
Well done.
One call every 12 seconds.
Securing the survivor.
On the front line,
You're with the ambulance. We've got ya.
paramedics work around the clock,
You're being very, very brave.
fighting to save lives.
Pass me your hand. It's okay.
Cameras capture unguarded moments
Doing a good job, buddy.
of compassion
Hello, look where you are.
Is that better? Yeah.
and laughter.
We got it.
This is not a catastrophe.
It's all part of the daily lives
Congratulations!
of these emergency service heroes.
It's Emily, love. I'll look after you, I promise.
On this episode of Paramedics,
Just look at me in the eye.
a much-loved father is on the brink of death.
It's all right. It's all right, Des.
Right now, Ken's still extremely unwell. His heart rate's critically low. He's got no blood pressure. So at any time, he could go into cardiac arrest.
Ken, we might just push on your chest to get your heart going, okay?
An off-duty paramedic has been bitten by a deadly snake and is now stranded in rugged terrain.
It's steep country through there. Yeah, mate.
Can Matt and the team get one of their own to hospital in time?
Brown snakes are one of the most venomous snakes in the world. So if this patient doesn't get medical attention soon, she could die.
Free from survivor book.
Do you notice anything a bit different about me?
And Mike comes up with a controversial COVID plan.
That is so lame. What do you mean? People want to know who you are when we're all masked up. I put a lot of hard work into this badge. If I had a face like that, I would be showing it off. He doesn't want to wear it, but yeah, he's gonna wear it.
Okay, I need you to calm down and just listen to my instructions. Can you tell me exactly where you are?
Listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back right now.
All right, is there any serious bleeding?
Thousands of calls for help come into the State Emergency Communication Centre every day.
Emergency services, tell me exactly what's happened.
And right now, another life-threatening case is coming through.
My dad stopped breathing. My mother-in-law had to give him mouth-to-mouth.
Okay, take a nice, deep breath for me, okay? You're doing really well.
Oh, my God. He's cold.
Is he changing colour?
Yes, he's very pale.
Okay, I'm organising that help for you now.
Dad, keep your eyes open. Oh, Dad.
My response 99. We've got within the 8-year-old male with a heart rate in the low 20s.
Roger, thank you.
Mobile intensive care paramedic Cam is now on the way to the critically ill patient. He'll be providing specialised backup to the first ambulance crew, which has just arrived at the house.
Normal resting heart rate for somebody would be sort of 50 to 80 beats a minute, so it's not good.
When somebody's heart rate's that low, my biggest concern is that they'll lose consciousness, lose airway control, or even worse, they'll go into cardiac arrest and die.
Hey.
As Cam makes his way through the heavy traffic, there's an update from the crew. Cam's worst fear has been realised.
99 received in arrest.
So the patient's now gone into cardiac arrest. Right now, I know the guys on scene will be doing CPR. Without CPR, there's no blood pumping around the body. Therefore, there's no oxygen going to the brain, and eventually, the brain will die. My biggest concern here is, are they going to be able to start his heart again?
It's been a big year for you.
It has been a big year for me, definitely.
Back on shift together are long-time friends Leonard and Nat. They're catching up on all the family news.
What's been happening with
With my man,
you and your man?
with Adrian.
Yeah.
We did move in together, so we.
Awesome.
It was good.
So now you got this kind of almost hybrid composite family.
Like this combined Brady Bunch. So now we've got 5 kids, 3 of mine, 2 of his. We've got 2 dogs, all in the one house. It's loud, it's noisy, and it's a lot of fun.
Is there room for maybe one more kid to
A
kind of...
6th child.
Well, to kind of, I suppose, almost tie the family together.
No, funny you mentioned that. I entertained the thought of having another child, and we did discuss it briefly.
It doesn't feel that long ago since Nat was on Jewish Tinder looking for her next partner, and now she's talking about having another kid. I mean, wow, time really does go by quick.
So is that a yes? Are you not sure?
No, Adrian booked in for a vasectomy the very next day.
Wait, what?
I kid you not.
Next day?
I brought up the subject of having a baby together, and he booked in for a vasectomy.
Well, honestly, every time you say that word, vasectomy,
yeah,
I get a little...
You get shivers down there?
Yeah, a bit more than shivers.
Not tingles.
I get this little sharp pain.
Leonard, we've just been dispatched to an 11-year-old male child that says that he has fallen out of a tree with a head strike and he has an injured neck.
Oh. Every time I get sent to a case involving children, I get a little bit of a sick feeling in my stomach because there's a lot at stake.
There's our waiver.
And at his age, having severe spinal injuries could be life-changing and catastrophic, not just to him, but for his whole family.
Hi, Natalie, Leonard. What's your name?
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Who's this?
Oscar.
Hey, Oscar.
Hi, Oscar.
Tell me what you've done today, buddy.
I was climbing the tree.
Of course you were.
And then I fell out.
Okay.
And I banged my head on a roof.
On the ground?
Yeah.
And so how did you get from over there to here, Oscar?
When I hit the ground, I got up and then walked and then fell over. He was quite disorientated.
Was he?
When I came over, he was dizzy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alarm bells are definitely going off right now. Oscar's fallen over 2 metres, so I'm concerned about a number of things here. Does Oscar have a bleed, head injury? Has he fractured his skull? What other broken bones are we dealing with here?
Thank you.
In Melbourne's southeast, mobile intensive care paramedic Cam is racing to help a man in cardiac arrest.
The patient is critically unwell. His heart's stopped, so no blood's pumping, no air's going in and out.
Hello? G'day, I'm Cam.
He's extremely sweaty. You get rate of 22.
Yeah.
No blood pressure was ascertained.
Yeah.
The CPR performed by the paramedics at the house has worked. 78-year-old Ken has regained consciousness, but he's still in immense danger.
That's an IV on Danzatrine.
Yeah.
I've got adrenaline and some fentanyl drawn up.
Yeah. We'll try a little bit of atropine, see if we can speed up his heart rate. So that's 600 mics. I'm happy for that to go in. Sorry, what is your name?
Julia.
Julia. Yeah. Jules. Hey, Jules. At the moment, he's really unwell, but we're going to look after him.
It's all right.
Ken's daughter Julia is in shock, watching her dad fight for his life.
It's all right, Dad.
I'm just going to listen to your breathing, mate. Just stay calm for me. Stay calm. Couple of big breaths for me. That's the way. So, very decreased air entry, no air entry to the lower right side. So that atropine didn't do anything, did it?
Not as yet, mate.
The medication hasn't worked. The team will now need to administer a second dose.
So for this one, I'm going to give him the 1200 mics, which is the full amount.
Oh, no. I know. So...
I can hear Julia talking to Ken. I can see he's terrified. I can't imagine how unwell he's feeling at the moment. He'd know something's really wrong.
I can't see anything rate-wise yet, but I'll just check the blood pressure.
Despite the treatment, Ken's vital signs are still dangerously low, and the second dose of atropine is having no effect. The crew are now preparing for the worst.
Ready for an arrest.
All right. Ken, if you lose consciousness, we might just push on your chest to get your heart going, okay?
Right now, Ken's still extremely unwell. His heart rate's critically low. He's got no blood pressure. He's barely maintaining a conscious state. So at any time, he could go into cardiac arrest again.
Emergency services. Tell me exactly what's happened.
At the Emergency Telecommunications Centre, another urgent call for help is coming through.
I was walking along a trail when I stepped on a pig snake and it's eaten me. I've got 2 puncture marks.
Okay, and where have you been bitten?
On the ankle.
The woman was out exercising on a bush track in Hepburn Springs, 100 kilometres northwest of Melbourne.
Thames 5, cleared for takeoff.
We are all set and back, doors set forward locked.
Flight paramedic Matt is now on the way from the Essendon Air Base.
Brown snakes are one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Once the venom gets into your bloodstream and is transported throughout the rest of your body, it affects your breathing, it affects your muscles, but it also affects your blood's ability to clot, so people can start to bleed an awful lot. So we need to attend to snake bite patients very quickly.
Thames 5, we're airborne out of Essendon, on our way to Hepburn Springs.
How are you feeling? Does the limb feel like it's swelling at all?
I think it's starting to swell off. It feels like it's getting tight. I just feel a bit sick. Just panicking, that's all.
All right, just be still and wait for help. I'll stay on the phone with you all the way.
Yep.
I need to sort the backpack with a few drugs and then I'll just take some analgesia down, some adrenaline, some bandages.
It's steep country through there. Pretty thick bush, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
A local paramedic team has now hiked through the difficult terrain and reached the snakebite victim.
Matt from Thames 5, are you with the patient there?
Yes, we are.
Blood pressure-wise and everything, heart rate and so forth, how's that going?
We're just doing that now. She's had 1 vomit.
Yep.
Blood pressure 136 on 82.
Yep.
The woman appears stable for now, but her body could start shutting down at any time.
If this patient doesn't get medical attention soon and the venom is transported throughout the rest of her body, she could die.
Back in Melbourne, 11-year-old Oscar is in shock after falling out of a tree. Nat and Leonard are worried the little adventurer may have serious injuries.
Oscar's actually fallen from a significant height, so has he got a head injury? Is there a bleed going on? Has he fractured his neck? Is it sore there?
No, it's on the very back of my head. I have a big bump out.
He's actually got quite a hematoma to the back of his head.
Yeah, wow.
There's a real possibility that after a fall from such a height, Oscar's brain has been shaken around inside his skull, leading to concussion. Can you move your leg? OK, don't. Where's it sore? In there, OK. There may be a hip fracture there. You can wiggle those toes?
Yeah.
You can feel your foot?
Yeah.
Yes? OK.
I want to be able to tell Oscar's mum and dad that their son is going to be okay, but the truth is, Nat and I are really worried about him. He could have a nasty head injury, he could have broken his hip, and he's still in a lot of pain.
So we're going to give him something called fentanyl. Yep. It's a really good pain relief for kids, and it really should help minimise that pain. Normally, a patient that has a potential spinal injury would be immobilised with a collar. However, Oscar's got a huge lump on the back of his head, causing him a lot of pain and distress. 3, 2, 1. Good, that's all. So in this case, we've decided to use head rolls to keep his head still rather than force a collar onto him. So let's pop that in your mouth.
To help Oscar cope with the ordeal of being moved to the ambulance, the fast-acting pain relief Penthrane is also being given.
We need to safely move Oscar onto a spine board, but there's no chance of moving him until we actually get that pain under control. Because at the moment, even the slightest touch causes him to scream out in pain. I'm really worried about Oscar.
He's so shut down, he's feeling really cold.
78-year-old Ken is fighting for his life after just surviving a cardiac arrest. Cam and a team of paramedics are urgently trying to raise his heart rate and blood pressure with the medication atropine.
Can you put another line in the other arm?
The worry is, if his vital signs can't be stabilised, the 78-year-old could go back into cardiac arrest.
He's still a very low blood pressure, even with his feet elevated.
So the second dose of atropines had no effect, but I've been preparing an adrenaline infusion. So it's time to hook that up. Hopefully that will pick up his heart rate and his blood pressure will come up with it.
So 5 mics a minute of adrenaline, just softly to see if we get an effect. I can't see anything, but I'll just check the blood pressure. Maybe pop it up to 10.
So the adrenaline infusion does nothing. So I'm going to give him a larger dose. But I'm thinking, what am I going to do if this doesn't work?
It's all right. It's all right, Dad.
Julia knows she could be losing her beloved dad.
My dad is amazing. He is a very generous person. He's a very kind person. My mum's got multiple sclerosis and he's been her carer for years.
Just look at me in the eye. Yeah.
He's always been in a caring role. Yeah. He's just an amazing dad.
Oh, nice and warm.
I can see Julia getting really emotional. She's saying things like, you can go if you need, let go if you want, Dad.
Not yet, Jules. Not yet, mate.
But it's not time for goodbyes. We're going to do everything we can to save him.
I'll just see what that 15 mics a minute has done. Nice and still. Just checking your blood pressure, doing an ECG at the same time. I think it's time to move, mate.
The extra dose of adrenaline has had enough impact to allow Cam to transfer his critically ill patient to the ambulance.
Ready, set, go.
Now, I think Ken's heart rate and his blood pressure are stable enough. We can get to hospital.
You're doing okay. Doing a great job, buddy.
It's times like this that I am sitting on the edge of my seat. Am I going to get to hospital? Is his body going to keep responding to the adrenaline?
It's all right. It's all done, Dad. You're going to head us to the hospital. Yeah.
Even though things are looking good at the moment, things could go from bad to worse at any time.
We're good to go.
Foxy? Hey, mate, how are you? Hi, big fella, how you going? Yeah, give us one of those. One of those?
It's the start of shift for regular partners, the odd couple, Mike and Eamon.
Do you notice anything a bit different about me?
And a little surprise has been organised.
What is that? What do you think? That is so lame. What do you mean? But I got you one. Oh, you didn't. You got to wear that for me. I can't. I'm not wearing that.
So during the COVID pandemic, we're obviously required to wear face masks. So someone in their infinite wisdom has decided to create a badge that has a picture of our face on it. But they look absolutely ridiculous. It's right up Foxy's alley, but it is not for me.
How about it can be a new badge for the car? We'll just leave it there. It's the Eamon ambulance. It's an ambulance. Ambulance. I put a lot of hard work into this badge. I think it's a nice photo, but he doesn't appreciate it. If I had a face like that, I would be showing it off. He doesn't want to wear it, but yeah, he's gonna wear it.
Emergency services. Tell me exactly what happened.
I have a staff member who's bowled over, crippling in pain. She can barely breathe.
Where's she feeling the pain?
Abdominal.
And she's having trouble breathing, is she?
Yeah.
Just try and reassure her that help is being arranged.
It's come through as a 34-year-old female, trouble breathing with some abdominal pain. Okay. She's pale, clammy, and that's all the information we have. Could be a lot of things, eh?
This patient has a broad range of symptoms, so it could be something as simple as a stomach cramp or something much more sinister like an ectopic pregnancy. We have to be prepared for the worst with this patient.
I'm really feeling a H. My chakras are aligning, my crystals are telling me, and it's saying H, H, Harry.
So Foxy and I have been attempting to guess patients' names for years now. Hundreds of times I've had this feeling, and not once Have we got a patient's name right?
I'm actually getting a very different vibe. I'm getting a name with a double L in it. I'm thinking Chantel.
All right, Chantel.
It's now code 1.
Right. Well, hopefully her name's still Harriet.
So this job gets upgraded to a code 1, which means lights and sirens. So something has changed. Here we go, straight ahead. The patient's probably deteriorating and we need to get there quickly.
Hello. Hello, my name's Eamon. I've got Mike.
Hi there.
Oh. What's your name?
Holly.
Bum. Not today. What's happening, Dale?
I've got endo.
You got endometriosis? Okay.
It just really hurt me out of nowhere. The intensity is pretty bad.
The intensity is much. Do you have any other sort of associated symptoms? Any sort of nausea?
It's really bad nausea.
All right. Any chance that you're pregnant?
No.
All right. Have you had any ectopic pregnancies in the past? No. Carly Ann can hardly speak. She's in a huge amount of pain. She tells us that it's a flare-up of her endometriosis, which is an incredibly painful condition in which the lining of their uterus starts to grow outside of the uterus.
Temps 36.9, BP 114.83.
Okay. Do you think you'll be able to take a seat for me?
Endometriosis affects more than 800,000 Australian women, more than 11% of the female population.
There you go, that's what you look like.
Tragically, the chronic condition can also cause infertility.
I can't fix Carly Ann's endometriosis, but what I can fix is the pain that she's in. So this is ketamine. It's a spray in the nostril.
Eamon's now giving Carly Ann highly effective intranasal ketamine as well as fentanyl.
Little scratch, okay? Do you have a pain management plan for your endometriosis?
No. They want to give me a hysterectomy, but I'm just not ready yet.
Okay.
Carly Ann's been through all this terrible pain and now she's been told the only way to really get it fixed is have major surgery, like life-changing surgery in her early 30s. That's massive.
All right, let's head out to the truck.
I feel for her. My heart really goes out to her.
Doing really well.
Okay, they should be in this area here at 3 o'clock now. Can you see the ambos on the ground there?
I see that, yep, I see the scene, mate.
100 kilometres away, northwest of Melbourne, flight paramedic Matt and the air ambulance team are under pressure to rescue a 31-year-old woman who's been bitten by a lethal brown snake. A local ambulance crew is now with the patient, but it took them over an hour to hike in on the rugged bush track.
M5, we're overhead at scene at the moment. What's the likelihood of getting them out?
It's very unsafe for us to walk around. You're bouncing around a lot.
How long would it take to walk around?
45 minutes to an hour, probably.
So the crew on the ground are informing us that it's going to take a long time to get the patient out over unsteady ground. And the concern with that is after you've been bitten by a snake, you want to try and stop the venom moving around the body. So you want to keep the patient nice and still as much as you can.
Ideally, you would winch her out.
If there's no other option, then we can do it, but it is a last resort mode.
Right door is coming back.
How you going, Ken? Do you feel sick, like you could vomit or anything? I'll just check that BP again.
Intensive care paramedic Cam is on his way to hospital with 78-year-old Ken. After his heart rate and blood pressure dropped dangerously low, Ken went into cardiac arrest.
132 on 62, heart rate 66.
Cam and Micah paramedic Brett are running an adrenaline infusion to try to keep Ken's blood pressure and heart rate stable.
You still got those shakes, Ken? Yeah. Still, I'd say it's a byproduct of that medicine to keep your heart beating the way that it should.
These drives into hospital are tricky. You never want to let your guard down, just in case things change.
I'm sure Julia will be close behind us.
She shouldn't be too far.
Ken's distressed daughter Julia is following the ambulance to hospital.
My dad just means so much to me. So knowing that this could be the end, it's the hardest thing ever. I just can't imagine life without Dad. I love him to pieces.
Hey, Ken, I'm just going to pop another tiny needle in the back of your hand here.
It just goes to show how fragile life can be. As a paramedic, you see life, you see death, and you see people die before their time. Makes you really realise how important sharing experiences with family and friends is. Never take it for granted.
So we're here, Ken. Okay, nice and easy.
So now we're at hospital, I'm able to breathe a little bit easier, but I don't know what's going to happen from here. He could stop responding to the adrenaline. We're still not out of the woods.
Resus 1.
You're being super, super brave. You're in safe hands, okay? You've got Mum here.
It's okay.
11-year-old Oscar is traumatised after falling 2 metres out of a tree. Nat and Leonard are worried about head and spinal cord injuries, as well as a potential hip fracture.
Okay, I want some really nice
Deep breath. Yeah. Bit more. There we go. Well done.
When we move Oscar, we need to make sure that we keep him as still as possible.
So ready, set, go. Keep breathing on it, mate.
Because if Oscar has a spinal cord injury, which we can't completely rule out, then any little movement could be the difference between walking and not.
Ready, set, go.
Okay.
Doing a good job, buddy.
Okay. Okay, we're done. We're not going to move you anymore. You did so well, Oscar.
Seeing their little boy so distressed is heartbreaking for Oscar's mum and dad.
The idea of he's in that much pain, it's awful. He's my best mate. Yeah, absolutely helpless you feel because you just want to do something. It's like, I mean, if I could just pick him up and run to the hospital with a kid, I would, but you just got to wait and just hope for the best.
Now, mate, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape just across your forehead. Is that all right?
Due to the large bump on the back of Oscar's head, Nat and Leonard have been forced to use head rolls, not a collar, to keep the little boy immobilised.
We're gonna never come to this tree again, dude.
So he's had 50 mics of fentanyl.
Yes.
He's had 3 mils of methoxy, and now we're going to go 4 milligrams of Ondans. And you've checked contras, haven't you?
I've checked all contras.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
So contra would be a reason why we wouldn't give you a medication. It's called a contraindication. That's a really good question, actually. Okay.
That is a very good question.
I don't think I've ever had anyone ask me, what is a contra? And that goes for all my adult patients, so we might have a future paramedic on our hands. It's pretty cute.
How are you going there, Oscar? You okay? As good as can be, yeah? You're actually doing really well. You're hungry, are you? Should we do drive-through on the way?
Drive-through Macca's?
Drive-through Macca's? Should we pick up some Macca's on the way?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Are you joking?
I am joking. What is it with sick kids and food? You know, they start to think about what they're going to get for dinner when they're sick, and I'm just thinking about, let's get you to hospital, buddy.
Nat and Leonard have done their job, helping Oscar forget about his pain.
Just keep that neck and head nice and still. You're doing a fantastic job.
But Mum Debbie won't relax until she knows her son will be able to make a full recovery from his thrill-seeker fall.
Mum's coming in with us, okay, Oscar? Good boy. I'm really hopeful that Oscar hasn't suffered any major damage, but until those scans and x-rays are completed, we just don't know how serious his injuries are.
Mum will be here every step of the way.
Just stay on the track, Trip.
In country Victoria, flight paramedic Matt and crewman Trevor are on an urgent mission to rescue a snakebite victim stranded hundreds of metres away on a bush track. The 31-year-old woman was out jogging by herself when she was bitten by a deadly brown snake. For now, her condition is stable, but she could quickly crash if the poison starts spreading through her system.
Step down through here.
G'day, how you going on, Matt?
Yeah, Matt, I'm Reed.
Reed, what do you do for a job?
I'm an ambo.
I thought I recognised you. So you know exactly what's going on?
She's taken a couple of extra steps to get away from the snake and then she set herself down. She's taken her shoes off and wrapped her leg. We've just added dressing over the top.
Sure.
Ree's extensive paramedic training and quick thinking may well have saved her life, but she's still in danger.
How do you feel right now?
Real fuzzy and lightheaded.
Fuzzy and lightheaded. Vomited just once so far?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Rhea has done an amazing job. She's had the presence of mind to stop, calm herself down, take control of the bite mark and provide first aid to it, but she's clearly feeling unwell right now. Do you have a sheet or anything that we can do as a bit more shading for Rhea?
Yeah, we've got a blanket.
It's been 2 hours since the paramedic was bitten. Matt has to make the call about how they're getting Rhea out of the steep gully.
I look at the terrain that's around me and I look at where I am and I think to myself, how are we going to get out of here? And the best option that I can see at this stage is that we are going to need to winch the patient out. Rhea, if we can get you out of here, give us your hand. Righto, lie back. Have that arm through there. Righto. The helicopter will be overhead in a couple of minutes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. The hoist is now on, mate.
Roger that. Set in the back, set for lift.
Copy, and coming up.
Roger. And mates are just coming through now. Tail is clear.
Over, mate.
Sounds like they're up. Righto, so that is fully secure around you. You're not going to go anywhere now. The only thing is you'll get a bit of noise, obviously. You'll get shit blown down on your face. Yeah. I'll be right next to you the whole time. I do my final checks. I've ensured that Rhea is okay and I've given the thumbs up for their helicopter to come. At that point, the crewmen start to make the approach and they can guide the helicopter into where we are.
And target is 3 o'clock, 800.
And visual, mate.
Roger.
So that's secure, that's secure. Go up chest strap. You're okay. Goggles over your face. You're good to go.
Okay.
And we are committed, mate.
Roger, committed. Line is good, speed is good.
Perfect, mate. I'm not sure we're going to get much lower than this.
That's a bit bumpy, isn't it?
Yep.
When you are standing and waiting for the helicopter to come to you, it is an amazing view. You have this big machine that's hovering overhead. There's dust, there's wind, there's debris that comes towards you. There's a lot of emotion that comes in with that helicopter arriving.
Move right on line. We've got 20 to run.
The patient is unsure of what it's going to feel like. What happens if something happens? There'd be 1,000 things going through their head, and I can't comprehend how anxious and nervous Rhea must be feeling.
5 to run. 4, 3, 2,
1. Little bump here.
34-year-old Carly Ann is on the way to hospital after being struck down by an excruciating case of endometriosis.
All right.
The chronic condition can cause infertility, and some women take the extreme measure of having a hysterectomy. To stop the pain.
Honestly, I wish I was born with a penis so much.
Look, there's some perks, I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot of perks.
Let's be honest, I can't imagine the sort of stuff that she and other women go through. They deserve some serious kudos.
Fentanyl and the highly effective ketamine are starting to help Carly Ann cope with her agonising stomach cramps. She's even started noticing Eamon's new badge.
So what's up with the badges of yourself? Is it because you got masks on, right? Okay, so...
I was so confident that no one was going to see these badges. And lo and behold, the first patient that we go to notices it. I'm floored.
Well, what do you think of the badges? Do you think they're a bit lame?
I understand the theory behind it, but it's covered up by the Well, and they wouldn't be able to see that tiny little picture anyway.
Exactly. I knew I liked you, Carly. But the initial statement was that they're good, aren't they, Carly? They're a good idea, maybe just need to be a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger? She's got to be kidding me. They need to be smaller, non-existent, not on me. How's your pain? Better?
Just missing a margarita and a cheese platter.
Just pulling up now.
We've had a good chat and had a bit of a laugh, and we're at a hospital safely. I'd say that's a job well done.
Sounds like you're having an all-round good time back here now.
Carly Ann now faces a battery of tests at hospital.
So we'll be a couple of bumps and noises as we come out. Here we go.
But that's nothing compared to the huge life decision facing the brave 34-year-old.
I hope they find a solution for Carly Ann that doesn't involve a hysterectomy, because that's got to be devastating for someone her age.
Line and speed is good. Copy that.
100 kilometres from Melbourne, flight paramedic Matt is about to winch Ree out of a steep gully to the air ambulance.
Position is really good. Yeah, that's good, mate. Roger that.
The off-duty paramedic has been bitten by a deadly brown snake, and she urgently needs to get to hospital for life-saving anti-venom.
Just winching the hook out. Kevin has the hook and he's just securing the patient. Flight officer maintain your tail is well clear. Clear around. Copy that. And still hooking up the spider. Copy. And I have a single pump. Winching in the slack. Winching in the slack. And taking the load. Okay. Clear the winch. Winch. Roger. Load is coming. Clear the ground. And winching in.
Ree shuts her eyes, and I guess for her, that's like when you're going on a roller coaster and you're about to go over the edge, you realise this is happening, I've got no control of it now, I've got to close my eyes and just put my trust in the person looking after me.
Just near the aircraft now, just stabilising alongside. You are clear to climb. Slowly. Equipment and survivor at the door. Bring from the survivor input.
This is not a graceful procedure at all. There's a lot of shoving, there's a lot of pushing, and the crewman pushes me and I'm pushing Ree.
Just got her on the stretcher.
But the last thing we want is for the patient to start to panic and move towards the door of the helicopter. We need to make sure everybody is safe.
We are secure in the back, mate. Good to go.
Copy, mate.
Off-duty paramedic Ree is being emergency airlifted to the Royal Melbourne Hospital for life-saving anti-venom.
Do you feel sick? A little bit. And pain-wise now?
It's like a burning.
In your leg?
Yep.
Okay.
And a bit of a headache.
A bit of a headache. And nausea?
Yeah.
Might just draw up some more fentanyl for you.
Ree has pain in her leg where she has been bitten. My concerns at this stage are, how is she going to go from here? Is she going to get worse? Is there going to be more venom that is released throughout her body and she will develop further symptoms? I don't know at this stage.
For Ree, the significance of what's happened today is starting to sink in.
Bloody hell. This is not how the day was supposed to go.
No.
You see the snake, obviously?
A big, dirty...
Bastard.
Was it a big one, was it?
Yeah. See how I missed him?
Yeah.
Most paramedics are very resilient and very strong. And Ree is clearly displaying that. She's tolerating this like a real trooper, so she's done extremely well.
That pain's starting to creep up again.
Is it?
Yeah.
With the Royal Melbourne Hospital now in sight, emergency doctors are on standby to administer the snake anti-venom.
And committed, mate. Roger. And coming down, mate. Roger.
So although Ree is clinically stable, the next 12 to 24 hours are the critical time for her.
Yeah, happy to come out, mate.
She can still deteriorate to becoming very unwell.
All right, let's get you in there.
Six weeks ago, Oscar fell 2 metres out of a tree, landing on his head.
He's actually got quite a hematoma to the back of his head.
Yeah, wow.
But after giving his parents the fright of their lives, The 11-year-old is now back at home. He may not be climbing trees, but he's definitely enjoying life. Oscar spent 3 days in hospital. He was cleared of any broken bones or spinal damage, but doctors confirmed he did suffer a serious head injury.
He had a concussion. It was quite severe, so we had to keep him resting for a couple of weeks. He wasn't allowed to ride a bike and he wasn't allowed to do anything that he might hurt his head. It was pretty difficult. But now he's back to being normal and able to run around, and I was terrified that wasn't going to happen.
As for endometriosis patient Carly Ann, she spent 2 days in hospital. The 34-year-old is booked in for surgery and is hoping it'll help keep the debilitating condition under control for the next few years.
How's your pain? Better?
Carly Ann is still deciding about a hysterectomy.
Just got you the hook out.
31-year-old Ree was winched out of a treacherous gully after being bitten on the leg by a deadly brown snake.
Bring from his library book.
The paramedic spent 2 nights in hospital. To be certain, doctors gave her both brown and tiger snake anti-venom.
So that should neutralise any of the toxin that's been absorbed into the bloodstream.
The serum worked, and Ree is back on the job. While she's still suffering from nausea and headaches, the paramedic is grateful for the lifesavers who came to her rescue.
I've got the most amazing colleagues in the world. I've got so much respect, and I'm so thankful for everything they did that day. My message for anyone that is like me and can't sit still and wants to go out adventuring, do it, but make sure you're prepared. Have a fully charged phone, learn how to use your GPS coordinates, and do your basic first aid, because it will save your life one day.
Ken, we might just push on your chest to get your heart going, okay?
Ken collapsed and went into cardiac arrest on his lounge room floor.
Just stay calm for me, stay calm.
Cam and a team of paramedics stabilised the 78-year-old and managed to get him to hospital.
It's all right. It's all right, Dad. I didn't want to leave Dad at all. He was so vulnerable. All that I wanted to do was tell him that I loved him.
Daughter Julia was terrified her father wouldn't make it.
Dad, do you want a cup of tea?
Thanks, is there one going?
Yep.
Good. But the 78-year-old did survive and had a pacemaker inserted. After weeks of rehabilitation, Ken's now on the road to a full recovery.
I love jobs like this. I've walked into somebody who was critically unwell, and together with a team of other paramedics, we've taken him from really the brink of death and given him a second chance at life. I told Julia we'd do everything we could to save her dad, and I'm glad I was able to keep my promise.
See that? That's what I want to see.
I know.
Not the cheers anymore. Paramedics are absolutely brilliant, and I cannot talk highly enough of them. I mean, in Australia, they saved my life.